Hello there, Gemini. My name's Frankie, and I'm coming to you from spirits-healing-readings.com. I'm a clairvoyant, clairaudient medium, and an empath, and I've been doing readings for 27 years now. And this is going to be a reading for Gemini for July of 2016. What I've done here is laid 4 cards for overall view of for the month of July, said that wrong, and I am going to use the bottom card for an overall view of what's going on in your life. And if you know your moon and your rising sign, it would probably be good to go watch those two to get more information, because this is a general reading, and usually if you know those things too, you can put it together and get more information for yourself. What we'll do at the end of the reading is pull one of these angel cards, Doreen Virtue cards, to try to kind of bring everything together. But what Spirit's been saying to me before I started the reading is they're giving me 2 words, and one is release, the second one is birth. And I thought, uh-oh, because of the other card I pulled here, but I've looked up the astrology for you. I am not an astrologer, and everything is going to be in your 2nd house for the month of July, and that would be like buying and selling, gifts, bonuses, profits, like money you make from your work, your earnings, expenditures, personal belongings, and money. So everything seems to be financial for this month, or it's going to kind of focus on finances. And I'm an empath, so when you hear me say I mean all of us out there are Geminis right now. And those words, release and birth, are extremely important, because the first card on the bottom of the deck for the overall view is the 10 of Cups. And that's actually a wonderful card. It's like happy, happy home. It doesn't have to mean wealth as in a sense of financial money. It can be, like emotional wealth, happiness. Everything within my home is happy. It makes me feel good. It comforts me. It's kind of pretty much about, all of this coming together in my environment. But because this is financial for this month, and this card, which there's always a but, isn't there? This card is in reverse when it came up. That means that we're suffering through some delays or obstacles to that happy in our home and in our lives and in our financial affairs and things like that. So from what they're showing me here, I think this month is going to take a lot of courage, and it's going to take a lot of pay attention. Pay attention to the things that are going on around me, because the first card, and I don't believe these are going to go week by week. I believe they'll probably intertwine throughout the month for you. So what they're showing me here for your first card is the Empress. And I don't know if I can get the glare off of that for you or not. But the Empress it can't be pregnancy. It's like the birth of, a baby. Or it could be the birth of a new idea. Also, the Empress puts us in a situation where we are doing something in a caretaking manner. It could mean possibly, that we're caretaking our children, or a spouse, or someone who is ill, and we're caretaking business for them, but it's a caretaking position. Now she's upright, the Empress is upright, so that shows me that I have more than enough energy, actually, and stamina to take care of these things as they arise. And if this is a birth of a new creative endeavor, it's going to have to do something with something that is around my finances. It feels, because this first card, the Ten of Cups, is in reverse, it feels like there are profits, there is gain, but right now it's like a little delayed. It's a little bit put on hold. I'm not moving forward. So now, because I'm watching things and I'm birthing these new ideas and stuff, I really want to pay attention to, any paperwork, things like that are around me, any issues where, like my finances and someone else's are combined together, that I'm watching things, because we have some other cards here that kind of, you know, are saying to us that a lot of belief systems are changing right now, so I don't want to make like any crazy hasty business moves. I want to make sure I get really good, clear financial advice. I don't want to sign on the dotted line if it's gonna, take away my whole entire life savings or something like that. Because we got a couple odd cards in here. And this card here, the Page of Swords, it will be a younger person. And the Page of Swords, when I look at it and touch it, it feels as if, this guy, Page, male or female, this male or female, you know, can be someone who's getting in trouble, like a person that's younger than I am, it would be a younger person, because, or someone with an immature attitude, because pages are younger. But this particular page is a messenger, and that message can be of perhaps something that's doing my little delays with my happy home here, or if it's me, it could be some, maybe not just someone else, involving themselves in some little bit of risky business or unconventional behavior. Let me put it like that. It could be, my own self, especially if I'm going to jump the gun, and financially, because they're telling us to pay attention, because a lot of this is, right place there in our personal belongings, our finances, that kind of stuff. So I'd want to be really keeping an attitude. And if this Page of Swords, and swords are air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So if it is a person, that's around me, maybe a child failed their college exams, they're not telling me, or something's being withheld from me, or they're in some type of a risky behavior that could get them in trouble with the law, something like that, this messenger brings to me that news. So I want to keep my eyes open for that too, and, obviously, we all got our own things going on, because there's so many Geminis out there in the world. We want to make sure, if this is our kid, we're really paying attention. If it is us, we're really paying attention, to what we're doing, how we're acting, because of these money issues that are around everything for the month also. I want to be enthusiastic, because I know it's just delayed, because this is upside down, so it's delayed. So I'm moving forward on that birth. And if this isn't a child, perhaps I want to take birth control pills. But if this is a new idea, I make sure, I'm really moving step by step in the right manner. Or if it's me nurturing someone, I know I'm doing it for the appropriate reasons, that kind of stuff. Uh, they're saying that what I really choose and what I really want in my life is peace. But we have the Nine of Swords here, and the Nine of Swords is those things that keep us up at night, keep us worrying. I always call it the little guy, in our brain that talks to us all night long and doesn't let us get any sleep because we're worried about things. This Nine of Swords is in reverse, and a 9 means completion. So whatever it is that's keeping us up may be a long-held belief that I have about myself that I haven't let go of. But remember, because 9 is completion, it may be a painful process, but it's worth it. Now, this Nine of Swords is in reverse, and that means that whatever, this is like digging inside of myself to see what belief systems are holding me back, right? And change them. And it might not be good because it's like total honesty with myself about where did this come from, it's like a total revamping. And we have the Empress here too. So it's like a real great opportunity for change around financial things, change around all of that, because I believe we have some really good ideas if we keep our eye on the prize. But, what they're saying is make sure you don't do anything hasty business-wise, like do something crazy or just jump the gun on something, because there's so many ideas. And if there's one thing that Gemini is, it's creative. And this final card for the month is the Seven of Cups. And that is so many ideas. I can't focus on the one that's going, because it feels like wealth and abundance and, my personal property, my life, my happy home to operate these things, what is it that I'm going to pick, right? Instead of 7 things, because this is a 7, instead of 7 things, where am I going to draw in and birth that new creative idea in order to make sure that I'm protected, and we have the Empress here, so those that I'm nurturing are protected also. Now, feels new. It feels like if I really pay attention and enhance, like, my value to the world, my services to the world, this is going to stabilize me and bring me to that juncture where when I'm making decisions about what belief systems I have to change and what is delaying my happy in my home, I'm going to do them in a way that is secure and safe, because Gemini loves beauty, loves home and family and things like that. These are very important to them. But they're saying focus on the one idea. What is it that I need to change? What is it that is required to be altered in my belief system? What is holding me back in some manner from my prosperity? And if I have 7 or 20 or whatever good ideas, let me focus with this Empress card, New Birth, on the one. So even if it was a child I want to bring into my life, and if not, I guess we better get out the birth control pills. If it was a child I wanted to bring in my life, how am I going to go about it? How am I going to do it? Maybe I'm having problems. Maybe I want to see a physician, and maybe my idea, happy home, is bringing children into my life. Maybe there's something else I have to do that. All of these things take courage, and they have to be done in a peaceful state in order for them to be relevant and have an impact on us. So what Spirit's saying is evaluating the belief systems that no longer serve me and changing them through taking an honest look inside about why I want this, like, new birth or new idea to come forward. What would be holding me back, especially with all of this creative ability? So they don't want us to lose any chance for gain, right? If there's some way we're going to gain, we're going forward. We're going forward enthusiastically. We're going to pay attention, safeguard anything that's important to us. And that means paperwork, because remember, this is around our finances too. So whatever's going on, in our lives, and we're all individuals, whatever is going on around us, that Spirit's saying, heads up, pay attention. Pay attention. Is there something you need to change? Something that needs to be altered? We have this Page of Swords. Is it us, or a message about someone else around us that can affect our prosperity in some manner? All of us are separate individuals, even though we're all one. When it comes down to the wire, we all want peace, and we are a piece of the Creator, so we contain the whole. Therefore, when we put focus, that's the will of God, on the right idea and change the belief system that is causing us to stay up at nights, honestly look at it, make our decisions, and make our choices, we bring right action into our lives, and we stabilize all situations that are around us. But it's not that I don't got the stamina to do it. I do. It's just kind of like, how much more do I want to do? And that keeps flashing on me while I'm sitting here. How much more do I want to do? What do I want to release? So, because we have this Seven of Cups, and that can be too many ideas at one time, we want to focus on releasing all except one or two, moving forward into that new birth cycle for, a better way. Just they're saying, make every effort I make pay off. That's what they're saying. And your card from the angel deck is focus on service. And isn't it beautiful? We get a unicorn. So that one idea perhaps is that's keeping us up at nights. Perhaps we better go check it out. It says, your soul desires only to joyfully serve, to swim in a constant stream of bliss. This stream continuously feeds you everything you need. Put your entire focus upon staying in this stream of giving and receiving in every situation and in all that you do. Let me pull the book up here, because these cards have alternative meanings, and sometimes it may not be the one that I'm thinking of. It says, this card comes to you because you've been worried about your life's mission. Perhaps you felt insecure about whether you'll make enough money, be successful, or be well received by others. Instead of concerns about what you'll receive or other people's reactions, focus solely on how you can serve. Use your natural talents, passions, and interests to help others or some other vital cause. Then, through the law of attraction, you'll receive all the support you need. And that brings our happy, bright side up, doesn't it? It brings our Empress, that new birth. That she was already right side up. And we're going to watch that Page of Swords in case we're going to do something that's a little too risky. The additional meanings is release money worries to God and the angels. Be receptive to inner divine guidance and follow it without hesitation. If you get nervous, focus on service. That's why this nine of Swords is here in reverse. It's saying there's some beliefs, underlying beliefs that I have to be adjusted in order to move forward into my prosperity and my right ideas. And this seems like a good month to do it. It seems like an excellent month to do it. And what did they say? Enhance our service. So the value is enhanced of our service. Wherever we're putting it and paying attention to where we stand in it, safeguarding, that which we need to safeguard for ourselves. And it seems like it's all going to work out to the best. Well, I want to thank you for spending this time with me and all of your likes and your shares and your subscribes. I really appreciate the comments, and I'm still behind myself. I don't think I'm ever going to catch up. So if you get a reply from Frankie, that would be me if it's 2 months late. But anyhow, if you want to know more about me, go to spirits-healing-readings.com. That information is down below. Or if you want to schedule a reading, all the information is on the website. And hopefully, I will see you in August. Bye-bye.